At the time, Babasaheb's father was posted in Koregaon in the Satara district due to his job. So, young Bhiva, along with his brother Anand and nephew, set out to visit him in Koregaon. Since they didn't know the exact travel details and couldn't find help at the railway station, they didn't have anyone to receive them. So, the children decided to rent a bullock cart to reach Koregaon. A little while after the journey began, the cart driver realized that the children belonged to the Mahar caste. This made him very angry. He scolded them harshly and threw them out of the cart, even though it was night time. The children were terrified. They even offered the driver double the fare, but he only agreed on one condition, that the children must drive the cart themselves and he would walk behind on foot. It was a dreadful experience. The children were parched with thirst, desperate to find water. But when they asked people for water, they were pointed toward dirty, filthy water sources. This was a deeply painful and unforgettable experience in Bhiva's life. Questions started to arise in young Bhiva's mind. Why do people get polluted by our mere presence? Why does my mother have to stand outside the shop while choosing clothes? Why can't we drink from the same well as the upper caste Hindus? Once, when Bhiva tried to drink water from the well used by upper caste Hindus, he was bitten so badly he turned black and blue. Even the local barber refused to cut the hair of children from the Mahar caste. These and many other incidents deeply wounded young Bhiva's heart and mind. Bhiva once had a desire to learn Sanskrit, but because of a conservative Brahmin teacher, he wasn't allowed to study the language. Later, Papa Sahib learned Sanskrit on his own through his own hard work. In school, when Bhiva once approached the blackboard to solve a math problem at the teacher's request, the other students started shouting. They feared the Bhiva's touch would pollute the tiffins placed near the board. One teacher even told him, "Hey, you are a Mahar. What will you do by studying? Just leave the school." Bhiva was filled with rage. He boldly replied in a clear and confident voice, "Sir, you do your job. Who asked you to interfere unnecessarily?" Such was the childhood of Bhiva. Life should be great rather than long. These words weren't just spoken, they were lived. He wasn't allowed to sit with others or drink the same water, yet he dreamed. He studied harder than anyone because he knew knowledge was the only light that could burn through darkness. From the dusty lanes of Mahu to the great halls of Columbia, he rose. As the chief architect of the Indian Constitution, his legacy is not in statues, it's in every girl who dares to dream, every student who speaks up, every worker who stands tall. Even today, he is the voice of the voiceless. He didn't just fight for himself, he fought for generations. Jai Bhim. Salute to the father of modern India.